Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here. Today is September 27th, and this is your aftermarket update. So after our jury duty day yesterday, we were back to trading. We did have a good day in here today. Friday, we had a really nice trade. I hope you watched the trade of the day video from Friday. And then obviously I had jury duty yesterday, and then we were back at it again here today. So our first trade of the day, we took a short here off the daily structure signal. These market maker levels form up. This version of the market maker levels form up after the session open. These levels, the market structure signal, these MS levels are based on previous trading sessions, and they form and provide you with support and resistance areas in the overnight session. So you can see today that after the market opened up, we came down to this 44.60, found support at this market structure signal. And then once the market opened, we were looking at this daily structure signal short. So again, if you just take a look here, just from the overnight session, we'd made this high, and we had this series of lower highs on this 5-minute chart all the way down. Now, we were particularly biased here today, given the fact that there was an OPEC meeting in Algeria, and there was less and less confidence that there would be a production freeze agreed upon primarily between Saudi Arabia and Iran. The net result of that is that we were anticipating the market to be heavy, given the nature of this move to the downside here, as you see, and we were looking to get short. So we ended up getting short here on our first trade of the day, right here around this structure signal. The market comes down. I'm going to turn off these MS levels for a minute just to clean up the chart. And you can see that we made a low down here at 55. And we did get 10 ticks on one lot and break even +1 on this second. Actually, I got 11 and break even on this second lot. So as the market continues to rotate around, I tried to get short again at this on a breakdown back underneath right here. Had a little bit of a false breakout back to the structure signal. And then the market rallies up, and I did get a stop out there. Now, where we took our next CL trade is right here off of the daily revision mid. That's right here at this 79, 78. You're going to hear me get short right here at this area. And the rationale for this is we had two things that were going in our favor here. We had we had two things going in our favor here today. We had the 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone. That's that blue area. And the way that we use these market maker levels, we have a whole course designed around these levels. Once we came up into what would have been the daily revision signal, once it formed up right up here at this area, and we broke down and closed below the revision mid, it was time to get short. And what we were then looking for was our original target from our original short early in the day, which was this daily structure target. So remember, we had one other set of these levels here that we watched, and that was the 60 level. The market comes down through. And again, we spent a lot of time rotating around this 60 area today. Spent quite a bit of time rotating around this 60. Almost got taken out here. Our stop was at 76. We were in at 77, I believe, and our stop was break even +1. But you'll be able to see this on the video. Got fortunate that we were found resistance again right here at the daily structure signal. And so much time had been spent around that, area that was also the point of control for the day, and you'll hear me talking about that in the video. The other thing that we look at is this 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone. We are anticipating on about 85% of the days that as we enter into this swing zone, you see the label up here at the top of the chart, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone, that we're expecting a big move on about 85% of the days. Not 100% of the days, but about 85% of the days you can get a nice move that begins right in this area. What you look for is a reversal bar like this one right here. Long wick up, small body, long wick, red candle, followed by these candles here to the downside that you are beginning to see develop. So as the market continues to rotate through, we were looking short, and then boom. Once we finally broke, we had a triple bottom that we were dealing with here at 55, and this is what took so long. We entered into this trade around this let's turn these back on again so you can see right up here, right around this revision signal, right up here at the 77. This was at around 9:15 in the morning, somewhere in this area. And then we began to hold this, looking for this daily structure target down below. Now, I do take one off at 10 ticks, and we let one run, wishing, obviously, at this point that we'd have kept both of them on. I was considering it. but because we did have, I did have a losing trade in the middle of this. Also was working in an ES trade that you'll see me get taken out at break even before it goes, and what would have taken out my target at 8 ticks. A little bit of bad luck there, but not really complaining too much about it as the market continues to push down. We are looking for the way these levels work. We'll turn off these just so you can see the way that these dynamic support and resistance market maker levels work. You are looking for a move down to the daily structure target, and so as it continues to rotate around, the low of the day is right there at the daily structure target. So we carried this on from 77 down into this area here. You're going to see me get out. Actually, what you're going to see at the very end is I had a stop with 2 lots, and it ends up putting me in long for a tick, and I immediately close it out. That's what you're going to see at the end, but it was right down here in this level, and this was the target. You'll hear me talk about this. What I talk about on the tape in the video that you'll see is I talk about 44.20 to 44.10, but we were also really closely identifying this 44.19. So as the market comes down and tags that out, we get out, and then the market goes on for the balance of the day, lingering, and then rallies up quite a bit. And now, as we approach the API inventory report, the American Petroleum Institute report, we are trying to come back down around the low. But the daily structure target, your market maker level here, was your dead-on target here for the day. Now on the ES, the trade that you're going to see me talk about over here on the ES today was also related to your market maker levels. I did get taken out at break even, but we were here. Right here is where we look to get out. We got in actually at 21. Yeah, it was right in this area. 21.43 quarter is where I got in today, and the market comes down, hits my target at 21.41 quarter. I got hit but no fill twice, rallies right back up, takes me out at break even, and then continues that push all the way down to 21.38 quarter. So 21.43 quarter to 21.48 quarter ended up being a 5-point move, and I got taken out right before it ends up going to the target on our move. But we did end up with a 63 tick CL trade for today. And so one of the things that I want you to consider here is we did take a couple of small stops today. One was a 6 tick stop. The other was a 13 tick stop. And then we ended up with a total of 63 ticks on the winner. So as long as you're keeping your risk reward in line, like we did here today, then you can afford to take some losing trades, and that's what we did. We had a couple of losing trades prior to hitting the big moving trade. So the OTG trade of the day, which is on the CL, is about 45 minutes. Sorry, it's about 55 minutes long, and there was also an ES trade mixed in at the end, kind of in the middle of this as well. So without further ado, here is your OTG trade of the day. Shorted out right here at 77. My stop is 91, and we're looking to target down. So I'm getting in a little bit ahead of it. I'm trying to get in underneath this. You've got the revision mid here at 78. Also have the high of this bar at 86. The high of the previous bar is 91. So I'm actually at 92 on the stop. And what we're looking for here is that push back into, we came down to the structure signal at 74, but we're looking for that push back into that 60 zone. And again, this 83 is maintaining resistance here. So 83 is a fairly significant line in the sand. And I'd like to get down and test that point of control at 75 again. Some volume at 76 and then 72. point of control at 75. Fight your way through 77, 76, looking to take down to around that 60 area at least, and then possibly 48. And then 44.20 to 44.10 underneath that. So again, liquidity down here at 70 and 72. But you've got volume above you as well. Let's see if we can fight our way through that point of control. There it is at point of control. Buyers pulling orders off at point of control. And now let's get underneath this 74 and go test that swing low, the recent swing low down there at 63. 70, you have limit orders long at 70 now. So we don't really want to stall at 70. I'd like to see us cut right through those. So your EMAs are still telling you that the trend is to the downside here on all of your charts. Well, your 5 and your 15 specifically. Here's your 15, those same EMAs here, telling you that it's pushing to the downside. The rally that we got to is right up into the 21 period, right? So if you're using those as kind of your trend filter for direction, you're still in the right spot. And it's the same thing on your 5-minute. And the swing low here on this bar was down to 71. So we break through 70, looking to be in good shape here. Also, if you're looking at your 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone, and you turn there's 71.70. Let's go get through 70. Do we hit 70? Yeah, we had 55 there at 70. If you turn on your time zones here, the 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone could be this reversal bar here just ahead of that of the actual time itself, or it could be this bar right here right as you got into the zone. So it could be either one of these. The point is, though, that the reversal swing area at 45.02 should take you down to 44.02 if that indeed is the zone. So there's 70. Lots of orders hitting the bid at 70, but not able to get through it. So again, this 70 area was tough today, has been tough all day rather. There's 70 again. Let's get through it. 71, 70. You've had 215 now have hit the bid at 70. 85 on this time around. There's 69. Come on, 68, 67. Let's get through it. Bring this trail stop down to break even. Now we got to swing through 63 and then that 60 where the structure. You also have a revision signal down there around that same area. So if we come down into 60 and can't get through it, I'm going to put a trail stop at 67 rather. I'll take one off at 67. I want us to go down and try to get through 60 to start with. You have 113 long at 60. And we hit 65 here. Trail stop at 77. We need to stay below it. Stops at break even here. A little choppy right now. Still having a hard time fighting your way through. Again, you'd like to see this 5-minute bar close below its 3/4 dot there at 67 or lower. Give you that confirmation that you got another little bit of a move coming. On the 15-minute chart, you had a bar, you had a candle, 2 candles back at 64 that opened. You'd like to close below that to get some more confirmation of a push down. Still just fighting it here. This whole zone is providing ample support. We're just fighting. It's fighting it, trying to get down through it. You've had 280,000 contracts traded today. That's a fair amount here. So the volume is pretty good. Man, don't be sliding back up here. We need this thing to slide down the hill. $103 long at 68. So again, just trying hard here to keep the lid on it. So if we get back under this structure mid at 43.25, I might be looking to slide underneath that short on the ES, which was my original idea here today, but not yet. So we still need this CL to come on back down. There's 70. Let's go 69, 68. We were as deep as 65. Okay, we closed underneath the structure signal again on the CL, which is good. Your EMAs are still telling you that short's the way to go here on your 15 and your 5, if you're just using those as your filter for direction. $130 short at 80. Come on, do not come take me out up here and then decide to go. 130 short at 80 right now. $75 is the point of control still. Surprisingly, although that may shift here to 72, 71 here very soon. Continue to linger around and fill more orders here, it will. So we need to get through down to 60, and then that's where that now you have a revision signal at 60 and 59. So that could provide support down there. But we have tested that area so heavily here today, just as we've tested this area right here. We should get through. Buyers pulling their orders off at 69, and you've got an iceberg at 70. We need this 70 to hold and then to get through 69. There we hit 68, albeit gently. And the recent swing low was 65 underneath. Some liquidity being pulled off the chart at 67. Some volume being pulled off at 67. Let's go test 66, 65. 95 limit orders long at 65. The target is 44.20 to 44.10, somewhere underneath you there. That's the final target. We'll tighten up the stop if we get down to 60. I'll try to take, if we get down to 60 and can't get through it, then I'll take one off probably around 67. Yeah, it's certainly a place where there's no doubt. But again, if you look, that is certainly a place where the market has purchased, is down there around that 60. That's why I'm saying that if we get down to it and can't get through it, then I'm going to be looking to protect a little bit. I still think we're going to go down and test it. And what Merrick is referring to are your volume bars here. So if you look down here, there's 60 right here. All right, you had a lot of selling into that. You had the start of the buying going on at 61. Came back down into about really the midpoint here of that buying bar. The bars are fatter because they have more volume in them. But then look at all of the unwinding that's gone on here. So now this bar, the buyer stepped in at 67 previously, and that's about where we've stopped here, right? That's where we've been stopping. Not a ton of volume coming into these bars. If we get down into the 60 area again, I'm going to look to protect. Right? If we get down to 60, I'm going to look to try and take one off at probably 67. So if you take a look at your volume analysis here, right? So if you just take a look at the swings and the volume that's come in on these swings, 8,000 on the swing up, 3,000 on the swing down. Then you had a very light move up, right? So the buyers were very light on this move up. Then you've had about 11,000 on this move down. We couldn't quite break down through the daily S1 here, but there's been really no volume to speak of on this pushback up. There's 66, 65 again. There's 64. Let's go. Get through 60. There's 62, 61. Bring the trail stop down to 73. There's 60. Get through it. Come on, fight your way through 60, 59. So instead of taking one off at 10 ticks for 100, I'll take two off at 72 to give myself some space here. There's 70, 60 rather. Yeah, that 60 is tough. And that's what's been tough all day. 60 has been the tough area all day. You've got volume protecting the lows down here at 66, 56, 55. So you can do one of two things. Leave one on, put a trail stop at 67, or try to stay on with both, which I'm doing, with the trail stop at 72. That's what I'm doing right now. We'll see here how we get. 149, 143, and 114 down at 56 to 54. That's where the low is today. We hit that 60 area again, and I believe we're going to be able to get through it. We just have to start doing it. $102 long at 60. We had 78 hit the bid down there at 60. And it's weak volume. So if you look here on your volume bars, that's weak volume on the pullback, but it is volume nonetheless. It's weak volume on the pullback relative to what it took to get it down through it. Triple top up here at 73. Well, I'm in this dilemma. Do I want to try to stay in this? Do I want to get out? Do I want to pull it back to break even +2, +1? And I still think we're going to come down into that zone. Volume looks weak on this rally. Right? And so it's just kind of a tough decision here right now. You're just getting some bounce off of that level, which I am expecting. But you rallied up to 45.02, and we've rejected about 40 ticks out of that area. It's kind of tough. It's a tough decision here. $159 and $146 at 56 and 55 respectively here. All right, I'm going to let this test 60 again. There's 62. Come on, 61, 60. Get through it here. There's 62. Looking to push. 44.20 to 44.10 is a target underneath on a breakdown through it here. We've got to get underneath 62, 61. There's 61. You've got 119, 120 long at 59. 5.5 minutes till the bottom of the hour. Again, pretty weak volume on the pullback. Come on. Okay, new 5-minute bar now. You've got a new 15-minute bar. You like that 15-minute bar to close underneath 64. 63 or lower in the next 5 minutes on this 15-minute bar. See if we can find our way through 62, 61. You've got liquidity down there at the low at 56, 55. This is a sturdy area, no doubt about it. All right, 63, 62, let's go. Need to get some energy in it here. Remember, today is the API report that comes out at 3:35 today. All right, let's go test 61.60. Like I said, you want this 15-minute bar to close 63 or lower at the bottom of the hour here. Need to push through 62, 61, then 60. So you've got your revision signal down there. 108 long at 60. The revision signal also lining up with your market structure signal at 60.59. So again, you are likely to find some initial support there yet again. We did hit 60. Come on, get through 63, 62. You've had all right, so here you've had 442 hit the bid at 63 on this cycle through here that we've had. And you've got these limit orders down here. So there's 62, 61. That's good. Says Captain Obvious. 62. We could not get through 61. We only had 2 on the bid at 61. But again, the volume is telling you the support is down here. But we're also looking... The seller's really trying to push through it here. A lot of, again, absorption going on down here on the sell side. But we are being fairly persistent about filling it up here. So, again, you can take it for what it's worth. You had 246 now on the bid at 62. 247. Big iceberg order at 62 on the long side. We break through that, and we're about to, and we did. That is an excellent sign. Now, the buyers are being absorbed down here by the sellers. Sellers keeping the pressure on it right here. 122 long at 60. Down underneath you, you've got 56, 55, and 54, which is protecting the low. If this thing pops, it could be exciting. $60. Trying to chew through those orders at 60. There's 60 again. 60. Let's go 59, 58. There's 60. 115 on the bid at 60. Trying to fight our way back down through it here. Bottom of the hour in 15 seconds. 62 or lower on a close is good. 60 or lower would be better. 62 or lower on this 15-minute bar would be a good sign. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let's see. Yeah, we closed below it. Hey, Emmanuel, it's good to see you. Welcome. 60, come on, 59. We're trying to fight through 154 now on the bid at 60. 198, there we go. 58, 57. Come on, muscle through. Let's go test the low. Bring this trail stop down to 67 for now. All right, you've got line of volume protecting the low down there at 56, 55. We need to make a break through that low. 58, 57, let's go. 20, there's 55. Make through hit that low, get through it. Come on, don't stall. New low here. Double bottom down there. Bring this trail stop. Yes, trail stop is at 67. Boy, we are knocking the crap out of the bid here on the low. There's 55. We're still hitting it. You've had 132 at the low. Hit the bid. You've got volume at 54, then 50. There's 55. Still hitting the bid hard at 55. You've got to get through 54, 53. Revision target down there at 39. Man, we hit the bid hard down there at 55. All right, I'm going to take one off at 67. I'm going to let one try to run. So I'll take one off at 67 for 10 ticks. We'll let the other one try to run here if we can. We may still linger here. The fact that we double bottomed that low is not a great sign. Man, we hit it hard too down there. 616 hit the bid down there at 55. 616 hit the bid at 55. I'm out at break even plus 10 on one. Break even plus one on the other. Well, there you go. Down there to the low. We double bottomed the low. 76 is the stop. Very frustrating. Yeah, I was just interesting to watch how much we hit 616 on the bid down there at the low and could not get through it, which is very interesting. So if we go down and test the low again, I may add one at the low at 54 on a break of the low. That would bring my average in price to 66, and that's where my stop would be. If we break the low this time, I may average in on the low underneath. We'll see. So we came right back to your daily structure signal again, right at 74, and that's where it held. Yeah, Greg, you're right. It's down to 71 now, which is a good sign. You want that. Set of revision signals coming up on the ES here in about a minute. I was short at 21.43 earlier, and I'm considering doing the same thing here on the ES. Yeah, 21.43 short on the ES. That is the structure mid again. And in at 21.43 on the ES. 21.45 is the stop. 21.41 is the target. And that's underneath your structure mid. Now that we rallied up to the market structure mid, we're at the daily structure mid here, and that's where I'm looking to short it out. And I'm still short on the CL. 2141 quarter is the target on the ES. And there comes the CL again. I'm going to add one to the CL at 50. No, I'm going to wait to add on the CL. We're 3 ticks on the ES. There's 59, 58. Let's go. Both markets, let's push down through it here. This is the structure mid on the ES. And we are 4 ticks on the ES positive. We're down into that 6160 area again. There's 60. See if we could fight through the point of control low. Sorry, not point of control. The low, the previous low, swing point low down there at 55. Volume weighted average price on the ES is 42.75. We still have not had a bar close underneath 60 on your 5-minute chart at all today, I don't believe. Maybe we did. But definitely not below 58. $44.20 to $44.10 is the target underneath us here. And we may pause at 99, actually. 39, rather. 39, we may pause at the revision target. So there's 4 ticks on the ES. 21.41 quarter is your target. New bar in about 4 minutes. Top of the hour in 25 minutes. There's 60, 59. Okay, your 6 ticks here. They're testing the low on the ES. Sorry, on the CL. You're testing the low on the ES. We dip down to 75. There's 6 ticks positive. Bring the trail stop on the ES to break even. There's trying to get down to the low again on the CL. Looking for 2 points on the ES move. There's 7 ticks. There's 57, 58. There's 8 ticks hit but no fill on the ES. Still trying to push through the low. Oh, come on. Hit me, but no filled me on the target on the ES. We don't need this to dink around here. Stop is at break even. Still got to get through 59, 58 on the CL. We got it to 57. Okay, we're 2 ticks from home on the ES. Let's get it done. This 60 has been one tough ombre on the CL today. Well, we need one of these markets to drag the other one down. I'm telling you, if we break the low on the CL, it could get good. Could be good. Could get fun if we can break that low on the CL. 4 ticks, 4 ticks positive on the ES. The revision mid is 2140 half, which I would take a test of that. That would give me my target. Okay, 60, 59, 58. Muscle through it this time. Let's get underneath. Buyers pulling their orders off the chart at 58. There's a hit but no fill on my target on the ES again as I turn my head and cough. Actually, turn my head and look the other way. It hit my target but didn't fill me. Trying to. Come on, get on through here. Let's go. Both markets, let's push through it. There's a hit but no fill at 2141 quarter, my target. Hit but no fill, hit but no fill. There's 59. All right, next time I hit but no fill at my target. If I'm fortunate enough to have it next time, I'm just going to pull it off. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to bring it up to, well, I'm still in 41 quarter. Just thinking about moving that out of the way and moving that target in, but big orders on the offer at 62 on the CL. We need 62 to hold. It did not. You had 208 just hit the offer. This is just your battle zone here on the CL. This has been the battle zone all day. And we have rallied out of here a couple of times. Don't want to do it again. We do not want to rally out of it again. There's 41 half. Come on, hit me and fill me on my target on the CL, on the ES here. So I've been double bottomed at my target. Still just being patient here, waiting for it. Got to get underneath 60 and that low at 50. We've double bottomed really on your 5 minute. It's double bottomed precisely on the 15 minute, but you've had 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts down underneath it. So there's 41.75. We got to get through 41 half and 41 quarter. Telling you, if we end up getting through it, it could be very good. If we end up getting through this. So the short on the market maker level was your structure mid. After a retreat out of the market structure mid, we got short on the daily structure mid here. That also happens to line up with your OTG S&R levels. All right, the ebbs and flows, right? There's 41.75. We'll go 41 half. No dice. Not yet. $17 till the top of the hour, and then we'll get into that European session closing range. ES is trying to rally. CL is trying to pull back. Some liquidity at 56 down to 50 on your CL. So again, stop me if you've heard this before. 60 is aggressively tough here on the support. Come on, 59, now 58, 57, 58. Come on, get through 57, now 56. I got hit but no fill on my ES target twice, and it hasn't tried to come back since. We'll see. We'll see if a break through the low here on the CL can drag us down. $57. We're down here again. You'd like this 15-minute bar to close, make it a new low. Big stacks of orders down to 50. So again, this is your chop and battle zone. $44.20 to $44.10 is your target underneath. We may pause at 39. ES not doing me any favors here. By hitting my target and no fill and then trying to inch down to it and then continuing to rally. We'll see if the CL break here on the low can give us some emphasis there on our, give us some additional momentum rather on the ES. $106 long at 57, 90 at 56. We've entered a bit of a lull. Top of the hour coming up in 15 minutes. There's 58 again. Let's see if we can get through. 116 long at 56. I sure believe if we test the low this time, we'll get through it. That's a big if. 59 again. So we've got 60 identified on our chart as the market structure signal, and 59 here is the revision signal. $103 long at 57, $106 long at 56. I just, even if it's a small break of the low, actually, it needs to be a good break. $12 minutes till the bottom of the hour. Top of the hour. 12 minutes till the top of the hour. All right, give me just a second. You see where the stops and targets are. I'll be right back. Okay. That just took me out of break even, didn't it, on the ES? Sure did. Son of a bear. And now it's going to come down. Hit me twice, but no filled on my ES. Okay, if you bring the swing, if that's the 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone, the secondary way to get in it is 44.88 up there. So if this thing rallies up to that level, yeah, that took me out of break even, and watch it come down and hit the target now. Watch this ES come down and hit the target now. That would be about right. And it's 2 ticks away from hitting the target now. Jeez, that just came out and shook me out on the ES. It's trying to shake me out on the CL too before the move. Nine minutes till the top of the hour. 9 minutes until the top of the hour. So that ES is sloppy right now. Look at these last two 15-minute bars on your ES. That's sloppy right there. Long wick down, long wick up. Sorry, that's your 60-minute chart, not your 15-minute, but still, those are ugly wicks regardless. Top of the hour in 6 minutes. Point of control at 64 now on the CL. That's moved down considerably. All right, still just patient here, right? Not a lot to talk about. All right, we've sort of stalled out here. You've got 5 minutes until the top of the next hour. And then, of course, you'll have the European session close. It'll be interesting to see if we get into that European session close, if that's where the energy takes us on down through into new lows here or not. It's an encouraging sign here about what the probable direction is. If you just take a look at your swings, this swing up was higher volume than this rise up to 74. You had okay, we're going to suspend this discussion for a second as we are now. There's the low, 51. Now let's see if we could fight our way through. There's 48, 47. Bring this trail stop here down to 57. Looking to target. There's your 37, 36. Looking to target somewhere between 20 and 10. This is what we were waiting for. We said we may pause down there. You've got an iceberg order down here. There's 36. We said we might pause at the revision target at 39. We've gotten that. We've been as deep as 36. The target here is 10, I think. Hang on. Give me a second here. I'll tell you. There's down to 30, 29. Bring this trail stop down to 42 here. Looking down here, there's 29. Trail stop here is 47 on the trail stop. This is what we were looking for. This is what we were anticipating occurring here. So somewhere between 20 and 10 on the target. There's 29, 28. Bring this down to 37 on the stop. And there's your ES rolling out of bed. I got taken out to the tick, or we'd be okay on the ES as well. Stop is 42. Stop is 42. Trail stop is 42 here. We got the 28. We're looking somewhere down, maybe down as low as 20 to 10. 42 is the trail stop. This is what I was looking for on both markets here. I just had to get taken out on break even on the ES first, but we're still in this thing here. And the low is 28. You've got liquidity at 26.25. Looking to get down to somewhere between 20 and 10. So 28. The revision target is 39. 42 is the stop for now. 42 is the trail stop for now. There's 26, 25, 37 is the trail stop. You've got volume all the way down to 20. The daily structure target is down here at 19. Stop is 37 right now. The high on this 5-minute bar is 32. All right, you're at the top of the hour now. All right, so 20 to 10 is the target. Bring this trail stop to 42. Somewhere between 20 and 10 is the target. I'm going to make it 15 is my target underneath. 15 is the target underneath. 174 long at 25. 15 is my target underneath. We may only get down to 2019, and if we do, I am going to try to I'm going to get really protective on the stop. There's new low 26.25. Get through it. Okay, we're going to bring the stop now to 33. There's 22, 21, 2019. Bring the stop here to 27. Bring the stop here to 27. Targeting, you know what? Taking it off right there. Just taking it off, and I'm out. Okay, so again, you can see that was a really long trade, and it took really just one 5-minute bar to finally get down to where we were looking to get to. And you saw the battle that we put up with trying to get through that low down there at 55, and really right around that market structure signal there at 60. We just kept slamming into that level, and eventually we made it all the way through down to the target. So that is the way it went today. Like I said, it was a good day here. We've had a very good month of September. We'll talk a little bit more about the final month here, the final total for the month once we get towards the end of this week. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for spending time watching the videos here at the Oil Trading Group. And until next time, I want to wish you good luck and good trade.